Bernard, you're loose again. What are you doing hunting my cichlid fry? Are you hungry? Bernard, Bernard. Hello everyone and cichlid lovers. Welcome to Kangen Fish Aquatic and Pets channel. Bernard, are you loose again? What are you doing hunting my Malawi cichlid fry? Are you hungry? Buddy, Bernard. Hello cichlid lovers and African cichlid breeders. Welcome to Kangen Fish Aquatics and Pet channels. As we all know, Ontario continues to be locked down here at GTA. With my free time, I would like to share some tips again about pet fish. As always, don't forget to subscribe and like for more videos like this one. Today's topic is how to become successful breeders and make profit on your fish. Look at the quality of this fish. The key is to have a right choice to breed Malawi cichlids, and ultimately you'll have to have patience and dedication. Common Malawi cichlids are easy to find in any pet store, and it's easy to breed. Malawi cichlids that high quality and rare are hard to find and hard to breed. You have to be creative to give them proper conditions and environment. If you don't do it right, it may take them days, weeks, or months to produce fertilized eggs. Number 1. Create the ideal cichlids you want to breed. If you're thinking about jumping into the world of cichlid breeding, you look for something that has a high quality fish or very rare fish, so you don't waste your time, effort, and if you want to sell in the future, you will make good profit and use it to buy fish and pay some of your electricity bills to enjoy your fish hobbies. Number 2, make sure that you have of both same strain species in the tank to prevent hybrids. It's not about getting any kind of male and female and throwing them on the tank and make it happen. It's about the rareness and quality of the fish and meeting their needs. Also make sure males are bigger than females. That way the female will not dominate the male if the male are smaller than the female. Number 3, give them a good environment in which to spawn. Like any other animal cichlids, have their own mind and work through something that we can barely understand. But there are definitely some things you can do to encourage your cichlids to breed, like optimizing the tank and make sure your tank is big enough. The tank I use for my breeding is at least 25-gallon to 40-gallon breeder tanks. This can ensure your cichlids have enough space to comfortably breed and hide if necessary. Number 4, create the ideal nature tank and water conditions. Your cichlids are most likely to breed when they feel most safe and comfortable environment. Most tanks for Malawi cichlid is do well with a natural layer of rocks and aragonite sands on the bottom. They like to have hiding spots, especially during breeding. I use clay pots for them to breed. They love it. As you notice, this breeding pair, they comfortable to breed in these clay pots. Number 5, having the ideal water conditions. Maintain high water quality is very important to keeping your Malawi cichlids healthy and happy. Making sure the water quality is appropriate to your breeding colony and can also give them the best environment in which to breed. Every week, what I do is I test the water with fish tank high pH water testing before I change the water. These tests can identify problems with the water quality, such as if the water is too acidic or too alkaline. Malawi cichlids like alkaline water that is a pH of 8.0 or above. They love it. If the water is not alkaline enough, what I do, I use my Kangen water machine, which is one of my secret and techniques to boost alkaline with no chemical added, or you can add man-made carbonate buffer, calcium, or magnesium buffer to raise the pH levels and make the water high pH as well. But to use this product will not be the same as Kangen water because they are not natural. To check out Kangen water machine, please click the link below to find out more. Also, don't forget the temperature of about 75 to 80 degrees Fahrenheit on your fish tank. Number 6, stock the ideal ratio of males to females. Generally, I put 1 male and 2 or more females because of the aggressiveness personality of most Malawi cichlids. Not only will males be less aggressive with each other, but they will also have less reason to continue harassing females for breeding. In general, an abundance of females means a more peaceful environment, which is also better for mothers' stress levels. Number 7, feed your cichlids appropriate amounts. The health and vitality of your cichlid is important to breeding. Making sure that you feed them proper food. I normally give them extreme food in the morning and extreme spirulina at night. Once a week, I feed them extreme nano so the female think that there is a fry food for her babies as well. Also, do not overfeed your cichlids. Give your fish only as much food as they can consume in 30 to seconds. Actually, 30 to 60 seconds is good enough. Do this by sprinkling in food 2 to 3 times a day, which can ensure that each fish gets enough to eat, especially the females. Number 8. How do you know when your cichlids are ready to breed? There are certain signs that males and females are ready to breed. Watching them to detect signs can help you figure out if your Malawi cichlids are preparing to breed. First, the male is going to be excited. He is changing behavior, start to dig caves, which are actually creating nests in the sands and near hiding spots. Also observe the shape of the female belly to see if she is slightly plumber than normal. If she is, this can be a sign that she is ready to lay eggs in the nest that male has dug. The female may follow him to this designated spot. This begins the breeding process of the male and female. Rare fish are hard to breed, to be honest with you. It may take a while for your rare cichlids to get used to their tanks or their tank mates. Make sure the tank is natural and clean as possible. Adding a little sand, clean water, or some natural stones for hiding spots, it's better for them as well to create a good fish tanks environment. If you don't, it stimulates the desire to breed for the fish. You also need to make sure that you're not moving hiding space or caves around, as they give your cichlids a sense of prominence and security. This can also help them relax and find a mate. Number 9. Know how to spot eggs and fertilized eggs on breeding female. Generally, a bulge underneath the mouth is a clear sign, and you will also notice some behavioral changes on the female. For instance, females often hide away and become less social while breeding. If your females are holding, you'll want to spot them if they're fertilized eggs in their mouth. Moving them too early eggs will actually not hatch. And I've done that many times, and I had a lot of failure because of moving them so early. You have to wait at least 2 to 4 days because male and female will dance again to fertilize their eggs. Number 10. Know whether or not to relocate breeders. One of the biggest obstacles when breeding Malawi cichlids can be stressed out matters. Most African cichlids are mouth breeders, holding their fertilized breed in their mouths until they begin to hatch. Most of the time, male cichlid doesn't stop following the holding female. If the mother gets stressed, what happens is it could be possibility she may either swallow them or spit them out too early, and that spells the unborn fry. Most common cause of this are male cichlids love to stress the female so they can start mating again. So make sure you watch them. Also, the general rule is that if the native environment is stressful, primarily if it has a variety of other fish, then it may be a good idea to relocate her, but only if the native tank is likely to be more stressful than the moderate stress of being relocated. To avoid this, you can try to keep her native environment. It's important to avoid stress and rest to allow the eggs to develop in her mouth. Not disturbing her for 15 days should be sufficient time for the female to have successful fry. After 21 days, you can strip the female, or she will begin to release the fry or baby fish from her mouth into the hiding spots or tanks. It is important to set a place for the fry to hide so as not to be consumed by other fish. The ideal rock to use is ocean rock, as it typically has a lot of closed pocket and holes for the fry to hide. Please watch part 2 on my YouTube channel, Tips on How to Grow Malawi Cichlids Fry Adults. Once again, I hope you liked the video. And like I said, I'm not a master at breeding and growing fries. These are my tips based on my own experience. And if you like it, please comment below if these tips help you out. If you would like to share some of your own, or you can share with someone else to help them as well. Alright guys, see you on my next video. Kami Fish Aquatic and Pets.